Hey, so why doesn't anything ever go my way? Bro, because you're always complaining. You're a whiner. You have a victim mindset. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Albert Lopez. Look, this one was hard for me to figure out. It took me forever, but I was one of those. I was one of you people. I was one of those people. It's hold on. Oh, cool. Just got a notification. I was one of those people. I would always complain of like everything. Low-key, I didn't even know I was doing it. And if you're even asking the question, why don't things go my way? Why don't things ever work out? Why don't things get better? Why don't things go my way? Why things never work out? Because you're always complaining. Just the fact that you're asking the question, you're complaining. You're not liking your results, even though you're directly responsible for those results. Because your habits equal your results. I'll get into that the previous video before this breaks this down a little bit more, but your habits create your results. Look around. You don't like the way things are going on with your relationships? Habits. You don't like what your bank account looks like, if you even have one? Habits. The amount of money that you have in your pocket? Habits. You don't like the way business is going? Habits. You don't like the way work is going? If you have a job? Habits. Shoot, if you're doing gig work, you don't like it sucks, the people, the other drivers, you saturate, all that complaining bullshit. Habits. It's all a result of your habits. You want to change your surroundings? You want to change your reality, your world? Change your habits. I'll tell you how we're going to do it right now. It's pretty simple. It's hard though. It's simple, but it's difficult. That's why not a lot of people do it. Because it's difficult. It's hard. Just compare it to like dieting. Right away, you kind of cinch up like, no, not that, not dieting. Suffering. We don't know how to suffer. You don't know how to suffer. Don't let a little bit of suffering come your way because, it's hot, it's cold, I don't have enough money, the economy, it's too expensive, it's too saturated, it's too packed, they don't have enough, this is sucky. Habits. You have a habit of complaining. That's a fearful habit. You're just scared. You're in fear. Because you have no confidence, because you have no self-love, because you have no trust, because you have no faith. Those are all the same thing. If you were to learn how to suffer like the brave person that you are, you may not be confident, but you're definitely brave. That's why you've accomplished the things you have accomplished. Pure bravery. You have courage. You're down to do shit. I'm down to do it, even though you have no confidence at all. Because you have no discipline. You build discipline, you earn confidence. But some of us are lucky, some of us are freaking lucky that we have courage. And we've been riding that courage gift all of our lives, which is why we have like mid. We're not totally down in the dumps, but it's kind of mid. We know that there's more. In our head, we're like, fuck, why can't I get, see, the complaint, why can't I get past it? It's because you're asking that question. It's because you have limiting beliefs. It's because you're scared. It's because you're fearful. It's because you have no confidence. It's because no self-love. But we get it to here. You pay your bills. Sometimes it's a little bit tough. Sometimes you get ahead. Sometimes you go freaking just balls to the wall and there's a season in your life where you're like, hell yeah, I'm killing it. But you're fucking more than exhausted, or you're hella stressed because, man, I'm killing it, but this is coming with a lot of stress. I don't know if I can really sustain this for a long time because this is going to be a bitch to keep up for a long time because you're running all on courage, curiosity and courage. But then when it requires, like, for it to build, for it to create a snowball, for it to be sustainable, you're going to have discipline that will give you the confidence. There's a lot of suffering. There's a lot of compression coming your way. And that's where we fold. Because those kind of battles can only be won with faith, with discipline, with confidence. not just courage. And that the way we just get rid of it, we got to get rid of that fear, that negative, that fear, lack of faith. We're scared of suffering. We're scared of expansion. We're scared of anything that causes us any kind of compression or discomfort. We're scared, and we won't do it. We avoid it. We do anything to avoid pain, discomfort. And the thing about it is, when life throws it at us, we bitch, whine, and complain, because that's all we know how to do. Because at that point, we can't avoid it. Life is happening. You get canned. The economy completely tanks. You get little bumps and bruises. I got Boo Boo gave me a kiss, and her big old tooth happened to be in the way. Just side note for corgi lovers, whether you have one or not, I know there's a big fan base that love them. They're big dogs. They just got short legs. Cover their legs, and just like in your mind, imagine, just like with your hand like that. See a picture of a corgi and cover their legs, and just imagine they're just German shepherds is what they are. They're short German shepherds. German shepherds typically have legs like this big. Corgis have legs this big. It's just a lowered German shepherd. Throw some airbags on that and just and lower it. That's a corgi. So that same amount of power is in that jaw. Anyway, that's for another story. But I talked about it in my last video too. Love my corgi, Boo Boo. She's a sweetheart. We're connected more now, even more. So you got to get out of that state of fear. Learn how to suffer. How do you suffer? Just real simple. One thing that I started doing, because I was there. I'm not telling you out of like, oh, I heard this works. No, I did it. And the benefits are freaking, here's the benefits. Everything starts going your way. You know how you ask, why doesn't things work out? Why don't things go my way? How's this? Stop being scared. I'm going to show you how right now in a little bit. One simple phrase, and everything starts going your way. But guess what? The more things that go your way, the more things that are not going to go your way. So the more you got to be, what's that word? Now, have faith. Gratitude. This is the first time I made this video. Is going to help. This video is going to help so many people if you're ready to hear it. Because I knew that I would wonder, like, why did it take me so long to understand this? I know I heard it. This is the same Jim Rohn I've been listening to forever, RIP, and the same message. They all talk about the same thing. / we all talk about the same thing. But the message will come when the student is ready. The teacher will show up when the student is ready. Those phrases and words and examples would hit, but I wasn't ready. Why? I don't know. Maybe I needed to be that grown-ass fool that went through a long time of not understanding it. So now other grown-ass fools can find relatability to me. Or what did I hear someone say once? This is like that cool dad that maybe you didn't have. Let me be that cool dad. If you see it that way, I ain't trying to be that way. I'm just trying to be the best version of me, the version of me that I would respect and admire. But if you rock with me, in whatever reason, we're homies because we're about the same age. I'm a young homie because you're way older than me. Or I'm an OG because you're a youngster. It doesn't matter. But if it connects, it connects. Use that curiosity. Attach it to some courage, which I know you have. And if this hits, it's going to help you so much because it's so simple. And when I did it, and it turned my life around, and just started enjoying a pleasant life. The relationship with my loved ones got way better. Finances got way better. Opportunities got way better. Everything started just smooth flowing and growing and making progress. But yet, I didn't change anything on the outside. All I did was change things internally. So, okay, let's get to it. The phrase that I use when things don't go my way is, thank you for this. That simple. It comes from a place of gratitude, which is the opposite of fear. Gratitude is faith. Gratitude is belief. Gratitude hold on. Stay with me. We ain't cutting this out. This show you how organic this is. I stumble on my words sometimes. Confidence. Love. All those things. So if you're grateful, thank you for this. When this happened, ow, blood, ouch, still hurts. A day later, it still stings. It's tender. It cracks open every now and again. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. And it's not, fuck, this fucking hurts. This is stupid. Thank you for this. No, it's a sincere, coming from the heart. It takes practice. It's not easy. That's why nobody does it. When things break, when it doesn't work out, when they don't have your size, when they, someone says something and it irritates you, but you understand that if it stings, that means it's resonating and it's an opportunity for you to grow and to learn, and you say, thank you for this. Yeah, and you feel like, dang, that's a sideways horse pill that you have to swallow. Why? Because the ego wants to kick in and say, not like that. I do things my way, whatever. The ego just doesn't want to go through discomfort, doesn't want to suffer. You could make so much progress if you learn to take advantage of suffering. Life's gonna make you suffer anyways. Little ones, mid ones, big ones, some folks even huge ones. To be able to say thank you for this and just take it as it hurts your heart, it hurts your stomach, it hurts your, like, oh my gosh. Some things, like I said, you gotta go across all the board. You gotta go across the whole board, from the little ones to, like I said, little ouchies right here. It was a little bit more than a little ouchie, but it hurt. But little ones too, just like a little stain on your shirt. They don't have the size of pants when you won't get. You were excited about getting those new pants, and they didn't have them. Like, dang, to like car breaking down. Like, oh man, I had barely saved up enough money to just, be proud of myself that I was able to put that cash away. Dang, okay. Thank you for this. Thank you. When you whine and complain, I'll give you an example. When you come out of a place of fear, dang, it's slow. Work was slow. That happens. You know how many times that one happens. Before it was like, oh, worried. Dang, is this gonna even work out? Oh my gosh, it used to be better. That was my old talk. Once I applied this version right here, this programming right here, thank you for this. Thank you for this. It's perfect. I talked about this in the previous video. This is perfect. Whatever's happening right now is perfect. My life is perfect. My relationships are perfect. The interaction I had with Boo Boo is perfect. Work is perfect. The amount of busyness that's happening with work right now is perfect. Thank you for this. And you have just hours of just no notifications, no business coming in, no nothing. Then once you think, when you least expect it, you're already on thinking like, man, what next video am I gonna do? Because I start thinking about my goals that may get me excited, the goals that keep me going, like the goals that I'm attracting, that I know I'd like to have, and I know I'm gonna have, and how they're gonna make me feel when they're here, and I'm being grateful for that feeling. That's me kind of like taking advantage of, okay, there's no adversity right now, there's no challenge, no compression, no issues, no suffering. Let me be grateful for what's coming, because I know it's coming, because these goals ain't huge. They're mid goals in between the big one and here. It's impossible for me to know what it's gonna feel like to drive a Ferrari when I don't even know what a Ferrari costs. But I could get pretty dang excited about installing the rear end airbags on my 4Runner. It's like, oh, it's gonna be dope. I can get pretty excited about installing the Apple screen on here and putting a sound system in here and watching it bump, getting it wrapped. Like, oh, hey, that gets me excited. I don't know how much that is. Not gonna be that much. I can see that. I'm already kind of got a plan on putting that together. How much I'm putting away for that's gonna be a special treat. That's gonna be freaking dope. I'm getting excited right now talking about it. So I think about that when issues ain't happening. After, when I was starting to get that, like, dang, it's low. Nah, this is perfect. It's a perfect amount of business. It's a perfect amount of orders that are coming in. I'm making the perfect amount of money today. Because what's perfection? What's meant to be? I'm not even gonna put a number, because what if I shoot too low? The perfect amount is gonna get me excited. So as I'm over here just walking through the day, doing my own thing, thinking about my goals, refining my goals, finding different way to say them, having different way to write them. I got them right here. Different way to say them, different way to write them. All of a sudden, boom, just the timing was freaking just perfect. Order here, bam. Fat order. As I'm taking that order, bam. Another fat order. As I'm coming back, as I'm thinking, okay, that's a wrap, it's time to go home, bam. My lady texts me, hey, we're still going for a walk about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm like, yeah. But you know what time is it now? Oh my gosh, 5:40. And I'm like 5 minutes away from my house. And I go, but I don't know, I'm way out here. It seemed far. So I go, but I got an order that it looks like it was taking me back towards the house. So I should be. And then what does she text me? It'll be perfect. I'm telling you, when you change your mindset, when you learn how to deal with the suffering, being grateful during challenging moments, during a compression, things are not working out, things are not going your way, things are not going in your favor, but you're thankful anyways. You're thankful for those very things. You're not being sarcastic. You're not lying about them. You're just, thank you for this. Thank you for this. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect the way it's supposed to be. Do you realize how powerful that is in raising your attitude and putting you in a gratitude state despite the compression? Everything starts going in your favor. You start getting what a lot of people say, Dan, you're lucky. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm the luckiest person I know. Right? These orders. An order that brought me from far away home, fat order. Not to mention that on the way over there was 2 fat orders. I was like, oh my God. Then he confirmed that we're going to go for a walk between 5:30 and 6. It's 5:40 right now. I'm going to be home at 5:45. Come on. I can't make this up. If you've been watching, if you got to the video, it's been like 15, 17 minutes. If you got this far into the video, this is causing curiosity. You might as well use the courage that I know you have to try it. Start learning how to suffer. Stop bitching, whining, and complaining when things don't go your way. And start learning how to say thank you for this. And find something to be thankful for. You get to suffer. You woke up today. You're alive today. And then start doing some just additional self-inflicted suffering. What's self-inflicted suffering? Wake up earlier. Exercise every day. Start tracking your food. Start eating less. Start taking care of that body that was given to you to experience this life that you complain about when it's not going your way. See how entitled you are? Stop having that sense of entitlement that everything should be going your way. And when life gets difficult, when you get compressions, you complain. Even when you try and it doesn't work, you complain. Nothing works out because all you've been doing is being a hungry person that comes to the table. Somehow, some way, your mindset was set to everything was supposed to come to you. You're spoiled. Everything comes my way. Everything. Somebody always does it for me. Somebody always bails me out. So now when it's like, okay, well, now I want to try this, and the universe is just going to give you exactly what you deserve because that's what happens. Your habits. You have bad habits. Things don't go your way. Your habits. Whine, bitch, and complain. Change your habits. If you put yourself in a gratitude state, thank you for this. Everything's perfect. That's gratitude. Gratitude is a pretty high vibration. I've never mentioned before, but go check out the Hertz vibration scale. Personal rate of vibration scale. You'll notice gratitude. Gratitude is love. Gratitude is confident. Gratitude is discipline. Gratitude is... It takes work to get it up. But guess what? We get back what we put out. So great opportunity to show gratitude when things don't go your way. Instead of what? Going into lack of love. No gratitude. Fear. Fear is very low. It's on the opposite side of the scale. I think fear is like 3 or 4 up and gratitude is like 3 or 4 down from enlightenment, which is the highest form of frequency, the highest frequency. So wouldn't you rather be at a high vibration so things go your way? It's easy to be in a high vibration when everything is going good. When everything's going good, take advantage. Review your goals. Be grateful for the goals that you're going to accomplish that are not here yet, but you know they're going to make you feel good. But when things get rough, when life happens, when compression happens, and things are not going your way, apply this right here. Be grateful. Thank you for this. Everything's perfect. I'm supposed to be going through this. This is supposed to happen. This is part of the plan for me to get those goals, to get closer to me, because I don't chase these bitches, they come to me. Because everything I've been always doing was chasing. Chase. Everything I chase runs. But once you put yourself in a gratitude state, despite what's happening in your life, things start coming to you, which is why you'll start noticing, like, fuck, I've been lucky lately. It's just, you're attracting exactly the level of vibration, the level of attitude that you have. You have a grateful attitude, you have a fearful attitude. Why don't things go your way? Because you're fearful. You're fearful because things don't go your way. So then you're more fearful. Bitch whining and complaining is a form of fear. Don't get it twisted. It doesn't make you tough to whine and complain, and doesn't make it show that you care. You're just scared. Instead, go into perfect. Thank you for this, and watch what starts happening. You want to work with me in mindset coaching? Click the link in the description. Make sure you like this video. Liking it, we'll put it in your like folder, and then you can come and watch it over and over again. This is the type of video that you got to watch multiple times in order to really get all the nuggets out of these gem videos that I've been dropping. They're gonna help so many people. If you're ready to hear this, it's hitting. And if it's hitting, hit the like button so you can watch it over and over and over and over again. And every time you hear it, you're gonna pick up on something else. It's gonna hit different, especially if you start applying, which you should, what I'm telling you to do. You want to stop having things not go your way? Apply what I'm telling you to do right here.